All right, now let's look at the menu at the very top right corner over here. Okay, so as soon as you click the menu, there are a number of options available to you. Let's go ahead and click the mesh. When you click the mesh, you are presented an option to go ahead and enable the mesh. I don't have mesh enabled at this point in my Unleashed network. I could do so. So if I do enable, it is a bit of a disruptive because it's going to reboot the AP, so it gives you the warning message. So since I don't want to do this and then disrupt the video itself, I'm going to leave it as it is, but you can do that by clicking. One thing to keep in mind though, you can enable the mesh, but we are not providing the option to disable the mesh. That's a very conscious product design from us. The reason being, if somebody by mistake clicks and disables the mesh, and if you do have a outdoor AP, let's say, or AP that is meshing and that's located at a far place, and that's going to be very difficult for you to get it back and make it, make it operational once again. And that's the reason why we are not providing ability to disable the mesh on the mobile app over here. Okay, the next is the upgrade. So the upgrade is something that you would love the most in this mobile app, because we all have seen upgrading the software for our iPhones and our streaming players and so forth, but it's very rare, at least I haven't seen one, where you could do upgrade of your network device using a mobile app. Here it is so convenient. You can choose and upgrade a software for your Unleashed network from your mobile app. Isn't that awesome? Here I am already running one of the latest firmware, this internal firmware. At the time of recording this video, that's why it's showing you're already running the latest version. So that being said, I'm going to go back. But if you want to upgrade it, you can come here and choose the version that you want to upgrade to, and then click the upgrade button. That'll help you to upgrade. What else do we have? We have, speed flux. So you're going to love this as well. So you can run speed flux test or speed test between the AP and the client, or between two APs. Let me show you between APs. So I clicked between the APs box because I want to do that test, and then I click next. And then, depending on how many APs you have, it's going to list all the APs. Since I have only two APs here, it's listing only two. Obviously, I'm going to choose both of them. Otherwise, if I have, let's say, 5, you can choose any 2 from that list. Okay, so once I choose those, I click next, and then it starts the speed test. That's awesome. So right there, let's give it a minute. So to complete the test, right now, as you can see, it's doing the test from right side to left side. So basically, it's a download and upload test between those two APs. Again, these numbers are going to vary depending on your environment, depending on your type of APs that you're using. So don't hang on to these numbers, but it gives you an option right here to run the speed test. That's the purpose of this particular video. Okay, so if you want to restart the test, you can click the restart button, and then it can rerun the test for you just to get a second sample. Okay, if you want to stop in the midst of the test, you can do that as well. So I'm going to let it run so you can finish the test, and then I'm going to go back and take a look at other options that are available to us. Okay, so the test is finished. So now let's go back to the previous screen. And just like between APs, you can also run between clients. The client means your device where you are invoking this test from, and to the AP, that's what it is going to run the test. All right, so the next is ping. So it gives you basic troubleshooting capability. So let me go ahead and ping something just to show you. If you're doing some testing, to make sure what's the delay looks like, am I having any packet loss, or am I able to even reach the internet, etc. You can do those kind of tests and it gives you the results right away. Okay, so let's go to the next, radio control. So the radio control, you can turn on or turn off the 2.4 gigahertz radio or 5 gigahertz radio across your network. Okay, so that's what available in this release. We are going to enhance it even further in the future releases, so please stay tuned. But in here you can turn off a particular radio across your AP. We saw in the previous section where you can go to a specific AP and then you can turn on or turn off those radios. Right here, when you do it, it's a global configuration. That means it's applicable across all the APs. And then the next is application recognition and control. So if you click that, it's going to give you a very nice chart if application recognition is enabled on that particular WLAN. Here, we have some traffic running. There is a Netflix video that's there, and there is quite a bit of traffic that are non video related. And if you scroll it down, you can get to other parts of applications. There is a crash plan running, and that just backing up some of the data and so forth. Okay, so it gives you nice view about your overall applications in your network. And the beauty of this is you can choose the application centric data, or if you click the clients, it's going to tell you what are your top clients, which clients are using most of your bandwidth. Okay, of course I don't have more than 5 clients here, but then you get the point that it gives you the top 10 clients that are taking up your bandwidth. And if you have created, let's say, some sort of a port based application mapping for your homegrown application in your unleashed side, it's going to give you the port based information as well. So, and likewise you can toggle between 1 hour and 24 hours. So I'm going to go back to the apps, the very first one. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go back again. So here is where you enable the touch ID for your login. Okay, so I'll show you once again. I'm going to log out. Yes, so once I log out, you see this touch ID. It's going to be so convenient for you to log in. So you logged in. Okay, so let's go back to menu again. So this is how you enable the touch ID or disable for whatever reason you would like to do. And then about button will give you the information about the version number and the acknowledgement. Okay, and then of course finally the logout itself. So these are all some of the management capabilities that are available to you as part of the very first version of mobile app. Please stay tuned, and you will have a lot more coming on your way very soon. Thank you for listening.